Hey YouTube, how's it going? Mark here with another fragrance review, this time on the Chanel house. This is Chanel Allure Homme. Now this is the one that started the whole Allure line in the men's section. So let's see if this is a dud or a classic. So let's take a look at the presentation, the bottle and the box. Now most Chanel bottles are very much classic and timeless. No gimmicks here. You got your Allure Homme, your Chanel Eau de Toilette, and then you got your CC on the cap, and usually there's information at the bottom, but on these Allure bottles, the codes are in the back of the bottle, either at the top half or the bottom half. Mine's at the bottom half here, and it's a 4-digit code in white. You're not going to see it, so I'm not even going to try to show it. And on the box, very plain. There's a lot of information in the back of it, and your code is going to be at the bottom. It's actually stamped on there. So this is Chanel Allure Homme. So let's take a look at bottle sizes. We got 3 bottle sizes for this guy. We got the 2 standards, the 1.7, the 3.4, which is this one, and then there's a limited edition 5-ounce bottle, which is supplied some places, and some places they have it, some don't. So that's why I'm assuming it's a limited edition. Pricing $50 to $100 American. As you can see, Chanel is the pricey designer. This is a little more expensive than the rest of the guys, just to let you know that Chanel's a little more upper class. So as far as getting a deal on these, probably your nearest discounter, if they have like a coupon code, that's really the only way that you'll get this at a discounted rate. This one was released in 1999, so it has 10-11 years under its belt. Award that has not been in any of my top 10s yet, and that's actually surprising to me. It really surprised me. I was like, I'm sure this made some of my top 10s. No. Now, group. This is an Oriental woody fragrance. The Parfumier, of course, is the fantabulous Mr. Jacques Page. Recommended age, I would say 20s and up. I don't know, like, as far as age goes, I think this is more of a mature fragrance, so I'm going to go 20 and up. Basically, anybody can wear it. How many sprays and wear? Less is more with Allure Homme. 1 on the chest, 2 on the neck. I'm set. 3 sprays. You're good. Let it go after 3. I believe 3 sprays is optimum for this one. Now let's take a look at the notes. The top notes is bergamot, mandarin, and citron zest. In the mid, we got Jamaican pepper. And in the base, we got a flurry of notes: vetiver, tonka bean, patchouli, cedarwood, sandalwood, and labdanum. So there's definitely a lot of notes in the background of this fragrance. Now Chanel actually designed this fragrance, this scent, not to be with your formal top, mid, and base formula, like I just said earlier, which to me, to only have pepper in the mid and all these notes in the base would actually make me agree. It's like, where is the oomph? Like, what, am I just going to get pepper for 8 hours? So it's created, they say on the website, it's created like a diamond, which each note bounces off each other in every section of this fragrance. Now, I've smelt this one, I've had this one for a while, and I almost have to agree. I'm getting almost every single note at every single facet of this fragrance, like in hour 1 right up to hour 9 or 10. It's really, everything is jumbled together, going back and forth. So it's definitely one of those fragrances that keeps you interested. Now, saying what this fragrance is, it's woody, it's mildly sweet, it's spicy. There's some floral in here. It's a little subtle, but there is some floral in here. It's warm. When I'm saying warm, think John Varvatos vintage, that type of warm. It really keeps you entertained with all the facets in this fragrance, and it really gives you so many ideas when you're wearing it. So it really does keep you entertained. It is expensive. It's almost never on sale, but it is worth the Chanel price. This one, I would say it is worth the Chanel price. It is an amazing signature scent. It's very versatile, and I would have to classify this as class in a bottle. It's very classy. If you had to choose a fragrance to wear the rest of your life, this one should be on your list. It should be on your top 10 list. You have to at least look at it. If you're just looking for one fragrance, this could be it. It's timeless, it's classic, it will never disappoint, and it really just invokes, like I said, it really gives you different facets, so it really keeps you entertained. And it has a little bit of everything in it, so some people might like this, they might hate that. So it's a lot of things going on in this fragrance. Now let's waste the spray. As you can see, the sprayer is very generous. I just sprayed my hand, the box, and everything else in this vicinity. Just to let you know, the 3 spray rule or the 2 spray rule with this one applies very much. These sprays, the Chanel and the Dior's, just apply less. Alright, now the opening. It comes out fresh. It almost fools you saying, oh, this is going to be like a summer fragrance. It's really fresh. Citrus blast, almost mildly sweet with a hint of spice in the mid. Like the pepper almost comes up. Once you let it dry down for like just 5 minutes, the pepper comes in and the cedar comes in too, which automatically changes it from fresh to almost like an oriental woody feel. Now in the mid, this is where it warms up. The pepper gives it some spice. There's a little hint of floral, like I said earlier. It also gives me almost like a dry, fruity vibe with a hint of almost like a cinnamon with some greens. Now this, I was trying to pinpoint, where did I smell this before, or what kind of feeling is this? And I really got it. Burberry, London, John Varvatos vintage. That type of feel, like the dry fruit, dark, spicy, cinnamon-like with almost like a pine needle green. That type of feeling in this one. Warming. That's basically what I have to call this mid. Very much warming. Now in the base, it comes out creamy. The creamy sandalwood comes in. It says high. It almost kind of gives you like a milky vibe. People are going to call this creamy or milky. They got on point. It's that creamy sandalwood coming in. And it's very beautiful, and it's still warm. And I felt the sweetness peaking in the base. I believe that was the labdanum. It really taking over to give it almost like an amber-like feel with a touch of leather. So really nice, and it gave you, different facets. As you can see, I'm going all over the place with this one. So it's not fresh, and it's not heavy. It's really hard to grasp this one. I'm going to really say this is perfect for almost everything. So this is the fragrance that I really use as a measuring tool to rate other fragrances. This is like your male scent. This is the one. Now, it's suited for someone who's looking for a nice smell, like a pleasant smell, which has a lot of versatility. Someone that's looking for just maybe 1 or 2 bottles for their whole lifetime. This one could be for you. It's very versatile. It's a pleasing smell. It's good to go. More than somebody looking for something really unique, which is less versatile, kind of like an angel man. Like guys like me, this is like a Swiss Army knife. You can wear it all the time. It's very versatile. It's non-offensive. It's just your average Joe. It's not, it's not like your angel man, like it's a superstar, because there's nothing like it out there. But still, it's a quality fragrance, and like I said, it's like a measuring stick for other fragrances to what kind of rating I'm going to give them. So Allure is a great name for this because it is alluring. Some ladies might not enjoy this fragrance, but the ones that do, they do. It's alluring. It's great for daily wear, for the office. Just be careful with the sprayer because this stuff is potent. So it's great for daily wear, but it's also great for a night out. It's great for 3 seasons out of 4. I really think that for a hot summer day, this is way too much. So it's very versatile, as you can see. Now, why would you hate this fragrance? Well, there is some haters out there. And really, a lot of people that hate this fragrance named out that it was too simple, which I really don't get. But I'll go with it. It's common. Yeah, it's I guess, you know, it's your typical oriental woody fragrance. And the sweetness, it was very surprising to a lot of people. It just like, the sweetness just came out on their skin. So it really surprised them, and they couldn't handle it. So I could see where you're coming from with that one. One word to describe this fragrance, to me, the spice was the superstar, and that's what it's going to be. That one word is going to be spice. Bottles, I really felt like a Burberry London, Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme, Boss bottle, John Varvatos vintage, that type of feel with this fragrance. Almost toned down. You know, some of those are actually fairly dark fragrances, like London and vintage. This is almost like a little brighter, just a little bit. So it makes it much more versatile. And this one actually lasts a little longer on my skin, so points for that. When I close my eyes, this fragrance reminds me of cool air in the fall. We're in the fall, there's multicolored leaves on the ground. The ground's a little wet, and there's some heavy spices everywhere. That's what this reminds me of. This is a perfect fall scent. Perfect fall scent. Now, best time to wear this fragrance, we'll go back to fall, walk in the park, at night with your lady. Done deal. Close the deal. Compliment factor, this one's above average. I got mixed reactions. Some did enjoy it, some did. A lot of my coworkers, male coworkers, love this stuff. I got like 4 guys purchasing this stuff. Easy. So, I'm not saying this is like a guy picker-upper, but definitely women love it also, just to let you know. But I had mixed, but I'm going to say above average because I got like a lot of good compliments with this one. My 2 cents with this fragrance, like I said, is my guide to an average male scent. This is what this is the measuring stick to all other fragrances. If you can't be up to snuff with the Allure I'm sorry. You ain't getting a 9 or a 10 out of me. Buy, char, or pass. This one definitely I think is a buy. It is something that I think every guy has to at least give a try. But this is buy worthy. Like, it's worth the Chanel price. If you like it, you're going to love it. If you don't like it, you're probably going to hate it. But either way, it's quality, and I think it's worth the dough. So it's a definite buy. So guys, let's take a look at the rating system and see how Chanel Allure Homme does on the rating system. Does this get a 10? We'll see. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Let's rate Chanel Allure Homme. Projection, I'm going to give an 8 out of 10. Fairly good projection with this one. 4 to 5 hour scent cloud, easy. Longevity, another 8 out of 10 bottles. Above average. For me, it was 7 to 9 hours. Some got less, and some actually got more than me. But I was right in the middle, 7 to 9 hours every single time. Longevity, every season. Versatility, I'm going to give this a 9. This is almost an all-season fragrance. Day, night, signature scent, seasons, fall, winter, and spring, and the cold summer nights would be perfect for this. Overall smell, I'm going to give this a 9. It is complex, it's well made, it complements aplenty. This is a great signature scent. It's versatile as can be. It's worthy of the Chanel name. I'm going to give this one 9 bottles out of 10. It just fell short. A great scent that will be around for decades.